My dear, if you're over 60 and you massage your face every day to lift, tighten, or rejuvenate, there's something very important I need you to stop immediately. Because there is one small, extremely common mistake that more than 80% of women over 60 make when massaging their face. And this mistake not only fails to lift the skin, but actually stretches collagen, thins the skin, speeds up sagging, and creates lines you never had before. What worries me the most is this. Most women believe that massaging harder, pressing deeper, will help lift the face. But the scientific truth is completely the opposite. If you feel like your cheeks look lower, the skin on both sides of your face is drooping, or every morning you wake up with more creases on your face, then it's very likely that the way you're massaging your face is the silent culprit breaking down the skin's natural support system. And in today's video, eye doctor Evelyn Brooks will show you exactly which massage movements are pulling your skin downward. And more importantly, the correct massage techniques that help your skin look smoother, firmer, and gently lifted over time. I'm Dr. Evelyn Brooks, a dermatologist with 15 years of experience treating and restoring mature skin, especially for women over 60. Throughout my career, I've met thousands of patients walking into my office with the same concern. Why is my skin still sagging even though I try everything? Why do I massage every day but my cheeks still fall? Why are my wrinkles getting deeper even though I'm taking care of my skin? And most of them have no idea that the problem isn't their age, it's how they touch their skin every day. You see, at 60, our skin is thinner, more sensitive, and far more prone to stretching than ever before. Just a few wrong movements, even unintentional ones, can stretch collagen, snap elastin fibers, and speed up facial sagging. That's why today, I want to help you understand one truth. Massaging the right way can lift and soften the skin, but massaging the wrong way will make you age faster than time. And I'm here to help you tell the difference. You know, I've spent most of my career listening to the very honest stories of women your age. And what I hear the most is not about wrinkles. It's about the feeling of losing control over their own skin. Many women tell me, "Doctor, I'm doing everything creams, massage, lifting, but nothing is improving." Or, "In the past, just a little care made my skin glow. Now, the more I try, the more tired my skin looks." I understand that feeling, because after 60, the skin doesn't respond the way it used to. Collagen decreases, elastin weakens, the fat layer thins. Even a little strong rubbing or stretching in the wrong direction can leave marks on the face for the whole morning. And the painful part is, so many women think they are the ones not taking care of their skin enough. But the truth is, it's not your fault. You're simply missing the right guidance. Because many massage techniques spreading online are not suitable for the skin structure of women 60 plus, and can even cause harm over time. If you've ever felt like your skin is soft but not firm, smooth but still sagging, or the more you massage, the more your face droops, then the issue is almost certainly the technique, not your age. And before we dive into the most serious mistakes, I want to ask you one small thing. How old are you? And which state are you watching this from? Let me know in the comments. I truly want to understand my wonderful community better. My dear, before we go into each mistake, there's something very important you need to understand. The skin of a woman over 60 is no longer the same as it was at 30 or 40. And it's this natural biological change that makes incorrect massage techniques far more dangerous. Once you pass age 60, the skin loses nearly half of its collagen compared to youth. Elastin fibers, the ones that help the skin snap back when stretched, also weaken significantly. The fat layer under the skin becomes thinner, making the skin more prone to wrinkling, stretching, and leaving marks after just one night of sleep. What does this mean? It means that even a single strong pull, or one movement in the wrong direction, can cause the skin to be strained, overstretched, and unable to bounce back the way it used to. Each time the skin is stretched like that, collagen is pulled, elastin suffers microdamage, and sagging becomes deeper over time. And here's something many women are never told. Facial massage does not always lift the skin. When done incorrectly, It destroys the skin's natural support system, especially in the cheeks and jawline. Studies from the American Academy of Dermatology show that in postmenopausal skin, natural thickness decreases, meaning even light friction repeated daily can cause chronic inflammation, a silent factor that accelerates collagen breakdown faster than normal. On top of that, many people accidentally massage downward or drag their hands too strongly when using slippery oils. These movements do not lift the skin, they push it in the opposite direction, making the face look tired and pulled downward over time. I want you to understand this clearly. Massage is not the problem, but wrong massage, especially after 60, can make your skin sag 5–10 years earlier than it should. And now that you understand the science behind these changes, we're going to dive into the exact mistakes women your age often make, so you know exactly what to stop doing starting today. The first mistake, and also the most dangerous one, is massaging too strongly with the hope of lifting the face. Many women tell me they use strong pressure because they believe, if I want to lift the skin, I have to press deeply. But the truth is completely the opposite. Imagine a silk fabric that has thinned over time. If you pull it hard, it won't bounce, it will simply stretch out more, right? Skin after 60 is exactly like that. Collagen has decreased, elastin has lost elasticity, and the supporting tissues are thinner. When you use strong pressure, pressing, dragging, pulling, the skin does not lift. It stretches beyond its natural capacity. Each time this happens, elastin becomes fatigued, loose, or even micro-torn. Over time, this makes the cheeks sag faster, the jawline blur, and horizontal necklines deepen. I've had many patients who believed that if they didn't massage strongly, it wouldn't work. Some even used clenched fists, the back of their hand, or forcefully swept from inside to outside, as if trying to iron their face straight. But what they don't know is this: massaging too strongly is the fastest road to sagging. Some women even feel soreness or redness after massaging, and they think it's a sign that it's working. But in reality, it's a sign their skin is being damaged. I want you to remember this very clearly. Once the skin has weakened with age, strong force does not lift, it only stretches. The correct method is light pressure uniform upward, without pressing deeply or dragging harshly. But we will go over the correct technique later. For now, I want you to hold on to this. If you are massaging strongly to lift the skin, stop today. The second mistake that almost every woman over 60 makes is massaging downward, especially on the cheeks, chin, and neck. You see, skin after 60 is not only thinner, but also significantly less elastic. That means every downward pull, no matter how small, is basically teaching your skin a new habit, to fall downward. Let me say this clearly. Our face is already under the force of gravity 24/7, so any movement directed downward only makes sagging worse. Many women still keep old habits: sweeping from the cheeks down to the jaw, rubbing from the temples down the neck, or copying massage videos that are not suitable for older skin. They don't realize that every downward motion repeated daily is exactly why. The cheeks fall faster, the jawline becomes less defined, the nasolabial folds deepen, and the neck develops fixed horizontal lines. I had a 4-year-old patient who always wondered why her jawline felt heavy and droopy, even though she massaged every night. When I reviewed her routine, I discovered she constantly swept from her cheeks down to her neck, thinking it would detox the skin. But in reality, those movements were pulling her face down little by little. I want you to remember this principle as an unbreakable rule. Every downward movement accelerates sagging. Every upward movement supports lifting. So if you've been used to stroking downward because it feels easy or because you copied an online video, stop starting today. Skin at age 60 plus is no longer strong enough to fight gravity while being pulled downward every day. In the next section, I will talk about another very common mistake and another silent reason your skin creases every morning. The third mistake, and also the one that worries me the most in women over 60, is massaging the skin while it's still dry, without any moisturizer or slip agent. My dear, I want you to picture this very clearly. Skin at age 60 plus is like a thin silk fabric that has been used for many years. Just a little dry friction can stretch it, create micro damage, and leave lines that might take weeks to soften. When the skin lacks slip, every time your hand moves across your face, it causes collagen stress, elastin stretching, epidermal damage, and increased susceptibility to sagging. I've had many patients tell me they prefer the feeling of dry hands rubbing directly on skin because it feels like deep cleaning or stronger action. But in reality, this is one of the fastest ways to damage the skin barrier, especially at your age. You may notice this in the morning. Your skin creases easily from the pillow, shows deeper lines on the cheeks, or becomes red after washing your face. These are all signs of excessive friction. Massage is only beneficial when the skin has enough glide from a serum, moisturizer, or appropriate massage oil. Absolutely never massage on a dry surface. And if at this point you realize you've made one of the 3 mistakes above, don't worry. Recognizing it early is the first step to helping your skin recover. Before we continue, if you find this video helpful and if it's helping you understand your skin better, don't forget to press like or tap a heart so I can stay motivated to share more knowledge with women age 60 plus. In the next part, I will show you a mistake. Very few people expect a mistake that comes from the very oil you use to massage each day. The 4th mistake I see so many women over 60 make is using the wrong type of massage oil, or using too much oil, so the hands slip too quickly across the skin. It sounds harmless, but this is actually a major reason the skin gets stretched uncontrollably. When the oil is too slippery, your hands glide faster than the skin can respond to the lifting force. This creates long, strong, uncontrolled movements, similar to pulling a thin silk fabric across a tabletop. The skin does not lift, it stretches, causing the cheeks to droop and the jawline to blur more each day. Many popular oils online also have downsides, clogging pores, causing small bumps on the chin and cheeks, irritating sensitive, mature skin, or leaving a heavy, oily film that burdens the skin through the night. I once had a 62-year-old patient who believed that using more oil made the skin smoother and reduced friction, but the overly thick layer of oil made her hands glide too strongly, pulling her cheeks down with each stroke. After just a few months, her face lost the definition she used to be proud of. Please remember this clearly. Not all oils are suitable for mature skin, and using too much oil is definitely not good. You need an oil that provides just enough slip for gentle gliding, but not so slippery that it causes strong pulling. And always test a small amount first to make sure your skin doesn't get irritated. In the next part, I will talk about the final mistake, the one almost every woman makes, and the one that causes daily redness, fatigue, and sagging, even though you think you're taking care of your skin. The final mistake, and also the one that surprises most women, is massaging for too long or too often, believing that the more you do it, the more lifting you will get. My dear, this is a very common misunderstanding. I understand the desire to spend more time caring for your skin, especially when we notice signs of aging faster after 60. But massaging for too long is not loving your skin more. Sometimes it becomes a form of overstimulation that makes the skin tired and weaker. At age 60 plus, the skin becomes more prone to chronic inflammation. When you massage too long, 15, 20, or even 30 minutes, you are applying continuous pressure on collagen fibers that are already thin. The epidermis experiences excessive friction, the dermis becomes overstimulated, and collagen becomes overworked, making the skin easier to redden, warm, slightly swollen, and more likely to sag over time. I've met many women who told me, "Doctor, whenever I finish massaging, my face turns pink. I thought that was a good sign." But the truth is, redness is not a sign of rejuvenation. It is a sign of irritation. Additionally, massaging too frequently morning, noon, and night doesn't allow the skin to rest, similar to exercising the body without recovery time. At age 60 plus, the skin's recovery is much slower than in youth. If you repeat massage movements many times a day, the skin becomes weaker, loses elasticity, and develops fine lines more easily. The correct rule I always tell my patients is 3-5 minutes, once per day. With light pressure, that is enough. Massage doesn't need to be long. It needs to be correctly performed, at the right time, and followed by recovery. If you once believed more is better, don't blame yourself. Many women, 60 plus, believed the same. But starting today, just reducing the duration to the proper level will make your skin feel more comfortable, less red, and firmer over time. Now that you understand the common mistakes that make the skin thinner and sag faster, I want to guide you through a completely different way of massaging, gentler, safer, and perfectly suitable for the delicate, sensitive skin after 60. The first thing you must remember is, massage is not for pulling, it's for lifting. Not for applying strong pressure, but for gentle activation. According to guidelines from the American Academy of Dermatology, mature skin is only suitable for very soft, upward movements. We don't want to stretch the skin. We want to remind the skin to lift little by little. The correct technique begins with extremely light pressure. Imagine you are stroking the petal of a rose enough to feel the surface, but not enough to bruise or bend it. That is exactly the pressure you should use when massaging your face after 60. The second principle is having the right amount of slip. Never massage on dry skin, but also avoid oils that are too slippery. Just a thin layer of serum or moisturizer is enough, allowing your hands to glide without losing control. Next is the direction of movement. Always go upward from the chin to the ears, from the cheeks to the temples, from the corners of the mouth to the cheekbones. Upward movements counteract gravity and support natural lifting. Timing is also extremely important. Just 3 to 5 minutes a day is enough for your skin to receive a gentle lifting signal without becoming tired or inflamed. And finally, remember that massage cannot reverse aging overnight, but the right technique, done consistently each day, will help you maintain softness, brightness, and refinement without worrying about sagging or damage. In the next section, I will guide you through a simple 60-second massage routine, gentle, easy, and absolutely perfect for women over 60. Now I want to show you a very simple massage routine, only 60 seconds, absolutely suitable for mature skin, and most importantly, it does not stretch the skin. It only lifts gently and stimulates circulation. You can do this right after applying serum or moisturizer when the skin has enough slip, but still allows control. Let's begin. Step 1. Jawline. Lift 10 seconds. Place 2 fingers under the chin and gently glide upward toward the ears. The pressure is extremely light, no pressing, no pulling. You're simply guiding the skin upward. Step 2. Cheek lift. 15 seconds. Place your fingers at the corners of your mouth and glide upward toward the cheekbones, stopping at the temples. This helps soften the nasolabial folds and lift the cheeks, an area that naturally tends to droop with age. Step 3. Smooth the eye area. 10 seconds. Use your ring finger, the softest finger, and gently glide from the inner corner of the eye outward. No rubbing, no pulling, just a light, soothing motion for the delicate eye skin. Step 4. Relax the temples. 10 seconds. Use your fingertips to make very small, very gentle circles around the temples. This is a wonderful relaxation point that helps release tension and brighten the face. Step 5. Full face. Lift. 15 seconds. Place your palms on your cheeks and glide both sides upward toward the temples. Remember, this is a lifting motion, not a strong push, not a long drag. Just 60 seconds a day, done correctly and at the right time, is enough for your skin to receive consistent, gentle lifting signals. And you'll be surprised that sometimes, just 1 minute a day is enough to make a real difference when it's done the right way. In the next section, I'll share a real story from a patient, someone who transformed her face simply by adjusting her daily massage technique. I want to share with you the story of a patient I will never forget, because it's the same story I see in so many women aged 60-75 who come to me every day. Her name is Linda Parker, 67 years old, living in Florida. Linda came to see me one afternoon in February, with an expression I've seen in so many women over 60, a little worry, a little disappointment, and a little sadness because her face no longer felt like herself. She told me she had been taking very good care of her skin, applying creams regularly, massaging every night, keeping her skin moisturized. But the more she did, the faster her face seemed to drop. Her smile lines deepened, her cheeks flattened, her jawline blurred, and every morning, her face was full of creases that wouldn't go away. I asked her, "Linda, can you show me how you massage your face?" And just a few seconds later, I understood the problem. She was dragging her hands from her cheeks down to her chin, sweeping strongly along the sides of her face, pulling the skin in long, fast motions. Everything she was unintentionally doing was exactly what makes the skin sag faster, not lift. Linda burst into tears and said, "Doctor, I just wanted to keep my face. I didn't know I was doing it wrong." I held her hand and told her what I want to tell you today. It's not age that makes our skin fall the fastest. It's the small daily habits we don't realize we're doing. I taught Linda how to massage gently, in the right direction, just 60 seconds each night. And after only 6 weeks, she returned with a bright smile. Her cheeks looked fuller, her smile lines softened, her skin no longer creased after sleep, and her whole face looked lighter and more lifted. Linda told me, "Doctor, I feel like I've gotten back the face I thought I had lost. And my dear, I truly believe you can feel the same just by adjusting your technique." In the next part, I will help you summarize the most important points, along with a few gentle reminders so you can start right away. My dear, after everything we've shared, I want you to remember something truly important. Facial massage is not bad. Only incorrect massage causes the skin to sag faster. Age 60 is not the end of beauty. It's the stage where the skin needs more refined, slower, and gentler care. If you simply adjust a few small habits, using lighter pressure, always massaging upward, never massaging on dry skin, choosing the right oil, and not massaging for too long, you will see a clear transformation in your skin. Softer, brighter, gently firmer, and with fewer morning lines. I've always believed that women over 60 can be beautiful in their own unique way. Not beautiful because they fight time, but beautiful because they know how to care for themselves with understanding and love. If this video has helped you understand your skin better, please press like or tap a little heart so I can stay motivated to create more helpful content for women over 60 plus. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to receive the next videos. We still have so many beautiful things to explore about skin, health, and aging gracefully. Finally, please leave a comment and tell me, what skin concern are you dealing with right now? I always read every comment, and I truly look forward to supporting you.